Wait, Ultimate Smoothie. Then they're going 9-2 Jessolle, 5-1 Diddy Rhymer, 6-1 Name of Our Father, 9-1 Stylish Interval and Meg's Memory, 10-1 The Eanes, Supreme Troglodyte is 14-1, Bonifer 33-1, and West Coast 50s.
Oliver.
Oh, they're so difficult, these ones. We had that one yesterday, Jangling Eve. Yes. Jan, Glyn, Yvonne and Yvonne. Now we've got Jessolle. I thought it was Jessolle. Well, we know she's going to stay the distance because she's won over 2.5 miles at Haydock last time out. There she is.
Well, Bob, if I can tell you a story about this, it was a £7,000. She was in to be claimed for £7,000, and I'd said to Chris Fleet, I'm looking for a grey that'll jump fences, and he said, well, he didn't want to lose her, so I didn't claim her. But what he did, he got his children, Jesse and Oliver, to go and get the prize. So anybody around the ring who had any bit of heart about them would then not go and buy the horse or even bid for it, you see.
Emotional blackmail.
So they got it without having to put a friendly claim in. But it's a nice mare by Scallywag. And as I say, she won at Haydock over 2.5 last time. It said good to firm this ground, but it wasn't. Jonathan Turner even. I say, is the commentator.
They're off. That was Richard. So the runners on their way for the Tote Credit Club Novices Handicap Hurdle. 2.5 miles to go, and they've got 11 flights before them. And Supreme Troglodyte on the inside, going to take them along in these early stages. Coming down towards the first, the Eanes also prominent, and right behind them, Name of Our Father, as they jump flight number 1 with Bonifer on the outer. Then right behind them, up towards the inside rail, comes a Stylish Interval. West Coast is next as they come down towards flight number 2. A pretty decent pace then. Supreme Troglodyte continues to set it with the Eanes as they jump that flight. Just about a length or so clear from Bonifer and Name of Our Father. And they continue down the far side of the track towards flight number 3. With the Eanes now in control by a length or so from the Supreme Troglodyte on the inside, Name of Our Father, and also Bonifer towards the outer. These are the leading 4. A gap of 2 or 3 lengths back after that to Stylish Interval. After Stylish Interval, further back is West Coast and Jessolle. And Ultimate Smoothie absolutely stone last at this stage. Obviously, Tony McCoy quite content to sit in this early stage at the rear of the field. They swing now into the home straight and approach now flight number 4 of the 11 flights they're going to take in this Tote Credit Club Novices Handicap Hurdle. And it's still the Eanes just with the advantage on the inside rail. Supreme Troglodyte racing just wide of this one. Bonifer towards the outside, and Diddy Rhymer also making ground on the outside. Tucked in behind these comes a Stylish Interval, and Jessolle is next with West Coast. Name of Our Father also tucked in the middle of the pack there. Back towards the rear of the field, Meg's Memory and Ultimate Smoothie. They come now to the final flight, or what will be the final flight, I should say, next time round, and the Eanes leads them over at this time by just about a length or so from Bonifer and Supreme Troglodyte. Name of Our Father back in 4. 5 behind this on the inside rail is Stylish Interval. Then comes Diddy Rhymer and West Coast and Jessolle. And behind these, Meg's Memory and Ultimate Smoothie still being held up at the rear of the field. So they race away from us, a full circuit of the track here before them, just about at the halfway point then in the Tote Credit Club Novices Handicap Chase. The Eanes and Steve Wynn already took the opener here this morning. Steve leads by a length or so from Bonifer and Supreme Troglodyte. Name of Our Father racing wide, and between horses Stylish Interval. Jessolle and Robbie Burns getting close all the time. Diddy Rhymer on the outside makes ground. Now Ultimate Smoothie just picked up one from the rear as West Coast drops back to be the back marker as they come down towards this next flight. Over that flight, and the Eanes still had control by a length or so there from Supreme Troglodyte as they start to swing at the onto the side of the track. Bonifer racing wide on the outside, up on the inside rail, Stylish Interval and Paul Carberry. With this one is Jessolle, and they swing now out onto the far side. A mile left to travel now, and Ultimate Smoothie and Tony McCoy you can see making ground up on the outside of the field, and now within some 3 or 4 lengths of the leaders as they straighten up on the side. So the Eanes are still just the fractional leader, from Supreme Troglodyte, Name of Our Father, and on the outside now Ultimate Smoothie. Diddy Reimer in the dark jacket tucked in behind them as they jump that flight. Jessolle is in the middle of the division there, but Ultimate Smoothie just landed a bit flat-footed over that flight and having to be asked to ridden along by Tony McCoy, but he's allowed him to get himself back onto it and going well again on the outside and find his stride as they come down towards this next flight. At that one, Name of Our Father came up on the outer, just about to dispute it now with the Eames, who in fact quickly drops away. Making ground on the outside is Supreme Troglodyte, and then a couple of lengths back after that to Jessolle. With this one is Meg's Memory, and also on the outside Ultimate Smoothie, who is still being ridden along as they jump that flight. And Ultimate Smoothie not going at all well as they start to turn in now, in fact beginning to beat a retreat. And up front is Name of Our Father from Supreme Troglodyte as they start to swing back towards home. One that's been pulled up is Diddy Reimer, and here they come towards the final 3 furlongs. 2 more flights left to take, and up front there it's Supreme Troglodyte on the inside. On towards the Name of Our Father on the outer. Right behind these comes Meg's Memory and Jessolle. After these two, Stylish Interval. Ultimate Smoothie doesn't look as though he can do any more. Down towards the penultimate flight now. Name of Our Father with Jessolle making ground on the outside. These two jumping together. They're 2 or 3 lengths clear then from Supreme Troglodyte, Meg's Memory, and on the outside Stylish Interval, who's finishing pretty well. They got 1 more flight to take, but Jessolle pulls to the front now and travelling smoothly as he comes down onto the final flight. Jessolle comes to it now with Robbie Burns on board, jumps it 1.5 lengths clear from Name of Our Father. A very smooth victory indeed as he races up towards the line now. Very easy. Jessolle is going to take the Tote Credit Club handicap hurdle from Name of Our Father and Stylish Interval and Supreme Troglodyte.
And the favourite Nowhere, number 2, Jessolle, then the winner, owned by Chris Fleet, trained by Gordon Richards, very capably ridden by Robbie Burns. Second, number 3, Name of Our Father, and third, number 4, Stylish Interval. The winner 5-1.